Welcome to the Weekly Weeb, and today's video, we are going to be talking about the main man himself, Shinjuro Rengoku. Now, one of the things that I absolutely love about Demon Slayer is the fact that it's a basic shonen. Like, there's nothing remarkable about Demon Slayer shonen story-wise. We've seen it before. What makes Demon Slayer essentially stand out are the characters. The characters are fantastic. They're extremely well written. And Shinjuro just happens to be one of those characters that is so dynamic. He's essentially an onion, and he has layers. So we're going to peel back the layers to explain why exactly his character is the way he is when we see him in Demon Slayer. Now, first, we are going to talk about his wife. His wife is Ruka Rengoku. Now, unlike the rest of his family, like his son, well, his eldest son, his wife actually suffered from a weak and frail body. Having Kyojuro, the main man Rengoku himself, essentially weakened her, and having her second son essentially put her in a state where she died. She was always weak and she was always frail. Her death impacted Shinjuro greatly. It impacted Shinjuro to the point where essentially he became a drunk. Now, becoming a drunk isn't necessarily bad, because he was still fulfilling his duties as a Hashira. He was still going out as the Flame Hashira and eliminating demons. What happened next was essentially him discovering sun breathing. We see a version of this, or his hatred for sun breathing, a little bit in the most recent episode of the anime, where essentially he sees Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings, and he instantly goes to attack him, saying that Tanjiro is essentially only there to mock his family for using flame breathing, because sun breathing is the original perfect fighting style. Of course, we know that this isn't the case because Tanjiro has no fucking clue what the hell is going on. But for Shinjuro, when he discovered sun breathing, he discovered that he was unremarkable, or at least he believed that he was unremarkable. He saw this perfect fighting style that his ancestors spoke of that had to be broken down and essentially diluted so that someone weaker would be able to use that style in order to kill demons. If he had paid any attention to it whatsoever, his ancestors probably skipped over the fact that the dude who created the initial style is an absolute fucking monster. Stronger, faster, longer living, can see through things. The dude's a beast. There was no way his fighting style could have translated to a normal human being. But he didn't see that. All he saw was that essentially his wife died. He was using an inferior fighting style to kill demons, and essentially the demons kept on popping up. They couldn't find Muzan. There were new lower moons and upper moons popping up all over the place, killing people, and here were the demons continuing to exist when the woman he loved the most was gone. So essentially, he became disillusioned with the entire thing. He became disillusioned with the Demon Slayer corpse. He became disillusioned with becoming a Hashira, so he retired. Now, I don't really want to call it hatred for Rengoku, because he does love his sons. It's just that he was driven into just this pit of despair. And Rengoku never gave up on him in any way, shape, or form. He always loved his father. And he became a Hashira to honor the man that his father used to be. Not the depressed person that his father was right now, but the jovial, happy, strong Hashira who would go out there and risk his life to save other people. The one that his mother, Rengoku's mother, fell in love with. And it wasn't until Rengoku's death that essentially he realized the mistake that he made, that instead of pushing his sons away and becoming a drunk asshole, he should have loved his sons and told them how much he cared for them as much as he could, and he should have never given up on his duties as a Hashira, because giving up on his duties as a Hashira pushed his son out into a dangerous world, even though Rengoku was low-key kind of prepared for it. But at the exact same time, it pushed his son out into a dangerous world where he got himself killed. Now, he does pop up towards the end of the manga again during the Infinity Castle arc, which is the last arc. At wait for that to be animated. It is going to be super fucking dope. But that's pretty much the end of his story. Now, there is a guidance story that tells his journey after his wife's death, where he encounters a demon and he just continues to slash off the demon's limbs and allows him to regrow his limbs. And he keeps asking the demon essentially the exact same question, which is like, you're a coward. Why do you exist? Why do demons exist when the people that we love can die? And it's extremely emotional because it puts you more into his mental state, which is that he literally entered into a depression after his wife died, and his depression was worsened when he discovered that essentially he was wielding a fighting style that was specifically designed for a weaker human body. Come on, man, don't flub the outro. But yeah, that is Shinjuro Rengoku, the father of the great Rengoku himself. I fucking love Rengoku, man. Oh, Mugen Train was so good. And I always wish that we had gotten more of him, because he was low-key the Hashira that I wanted to see the most of. But at the exact same time, I can understand why he was killed off, because we needed to lose a mentor so that the main character can get his Genkai boost. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Welcome to the Weekly Weeb. This is what Mondays are going to be like. Nothing but anime videos. If you made it to the end of this video, hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will make sure to see you in the next one. Peace.